And let's start. So we have 1 and 1. Guys, I'm recording. You should have your microphones off. And one and ones are pronouns. They are pronouns, okay? They are nouns. Pronouns, nouns, which means they are nouns. So how do we use them? We use them to avoid repetition. What is avoid? Avoid is to, well, not to do something. Not to do something. Okay? Just to stay away from something. To stay away from something. For example, let's say that you are an alcoholic. You are an alcoholic. And you have problems with drinking because you are an alcoholic. So one day you your friends invite you to a liquor store. Okay? Your friends invite you to a liquor store. So what do you do? Write it in the chat. What do you do? Do you say yes, let's go? Or do you say no, I'm sorry, I can't go. I am an alcoholic. What do you say under these circumstances? You are an alcoholic, okay? And your friends invite you to a liquor store. What do you do? What do you say? That'll be the question. What do you say? Alan is a little bit crazy. I need a person with a good mind. Please, when you write, use the everyone option, not the private option for me. The everyone option, the one there, okay? So everybody can see your message. I'm sorry, I cannot. And it should be cannot. Yes, but I am not alcoholic. Guys, we're talking about this situation. It's about this situation, not your situation, okay? That's why I give you this example. Because you're gonna use this situation. It says, you are an alcoholic. Your friends invite you to a liquor store. It's an imaginary situation. What do you say? What do you say? Do you say yes or no? As simple as that. Do you say yes or no? As simple as that. So Gilbert doesn't have control of himself. Okay. So the obvious answer is no. And the correct answer is no. Guys, if you're an alcoholic, you have problems with drinking. Have you seen an alcoholic person? No, you haven't. Or maybe your father is an alcoholic or something like that. So an alcoholic, it's someone who has problems with drinking alcohol, obviously. He has no control over that. So that person has no control over his over the alcohol. It's drinks too much, okay? That person drinks too much. And therefore, that brings up the problems. So the obvious option is no. So that is, you have to avoid. That is avoid, to say no. Okay? That is to avoid. You are avoiding drinking alcohol because it's bad for you. So you avoid that because you are an alcoholic. So you say, no, I'm sorry, I can't. So that is avoid. You're trying to avoid drinking alcohol because you know you have problems with it. So you cannot do it. Okay? So that is avoid. Avoid. That's the word. Is to say no because you want to stay away from it. So, as I said before, we use them, like them. When I say them, is I'm talking about the ones and pronouns. We use them to avoid repetitions, okay? For example, she is Maria. She is the one that, well, she is the girl that I saw yesterday. So instead of saying girl, for example, not that I repeated it, but since I don't want to say girl, I can say she is the one that told me the secret, for example. It's just an example. So she is the one that told me the secret. I can simply put girl here. I can simply put girl here, okay? And substitute this. She's the girl that told me the secret. But I want to say she's the one, because I don't want to repeat girl again. So I say she's the one that told me the secret, okay? Another. Where is your brother? What is your brother? That one person asked. The other person says, he is the one standing next to the window. He's the one extending next to the window. So what I'm doing here with one, I am substituting a word, boy, for example. He's the boy, or he's the guy, or he's the man. Okay, I am substituting all of those words, and I'm saying one. He is the one standing next to the window. Okay, so basically that's what it do. That's what it do. It substitutes nouns and pronouns, so we don't want to mention, so we say one. Okay, another example. Maria and Carlos are the ones talking to Michelle. Maria and Carlos are the ones talking to Michelle. So what is ones substituting here? Is substituting Maria and Carlos are the ones talking to Michelle. So why is substituting? You can say, guys, microphone. Microphone. It is substituting people. Maria and Carlos are the people talking to Michelle. You see? I'm just substituting people and I'm saying ones. Maria and Carlos are the ones talking to Michelle. So it's basically to substitute nouns and pronouns that we don't want to mention the name, so we just put it there. We say ones and one, okay? So that's how we use one and ones. The same with the question. For example, which t-shirt do you like? Which t-shirt do you like? If I already mentioned t-shirts, okay? I like that t-shirt. This is a conversation, okay? So just separate it. So this person says, I like that t-shirt. B says, which t-shirt? So instead of saying which t-shirt and repeating t-shirt, I can say, which one? You see? I just replaced t-shirt with one. And I can say, which one? I like that t-shirt. Which one? So this person is going to say again, the blue one. I can say, the blue t-shirt. You see? The blue t-shirt. But I'm going to say, I don't want to repeat t-shirt again. And I'm going to say the blue one. Okay? The blue one. So we use the when we are going to use one. Okay? Or to specify the one that we are talking about. So that is how we use one and ones. Okay?